All right, y'all. We got the homie DJ Beethoven in the house, man. We're going to do a little interview for y'all, for everyone that stick around, man. So we're going to let you know all about it. Appreciate you being here, bro.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Absolutely. So this is the first time you've been here as DJ Beethoven.
Yes, sir.
You wear many hats. You do many things. If you didn't know, this is the homie Pat Guy, a.k.a. DJ Beethoven. He does this thing. He does throw shows and events and stuff now in Santa Rosa, man. He's been doing it a lot, holding it down, giving
Shout out to the components.
giving the community another platform for artists to do their thing on, man. So that's what we need around here. There's not enough shows for everybody, you know what I'm saying? So there's always room to grow.
All right.
So yeah, dope. It's dope what you're doing, man.
Appreciate you having me, man. You've been doing some dope stuff yourself too, man. That's you got shows out the wazoo.
Santa Rosa and Bay Area does not let me stop. It's crazy, man. I try to take that year off to start doing all my BMW stuff and work. Bro, my phone started blowing up crazy, and it seemed like everybody was like upset. Like, where'd you go? You don't not mess with me no more, do you? No. I was like, okay. No.
It's like that itch, man. Once you stop it, you gotta get back to it eventually, and you just can't stop, man.
It really is. It's crazy. It's the love that comes back from it too, because people were like, they need you. It's like.
Sure.
Like, it's crazy how many people are like, oh, the way need you. I'm like, really? Like, bro, I'm not. I'm like, I'm part of Santa Rosa, bro. They're like, no. Like,
you're stable, bro.
They need places to go and things to do, man. So like I said, promoters out there, everyone that's doing the work, because it's not easy putting shows together. People think it's real easy. People jump into it, and I know they find out that it is actual work. And so people that keep it going and then they put on artists and stuff, it's a big salute, because it's work. It really is work. People don't understand that. They think it's all fun and games. Bro, when you see me at a show, I'm running back and forth. I'm pretty much sweating the entire time. They don't understand how much work it is.
That's true. It all pays off in the end, right?
No, it does. It does. It really is. And like I said, like when I try to stop, I can't. That's the thing. Like, it feels good to be not so much needed, but like to know you have a place somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because like the music industry is so cold sometimes, and it's so saturated with a lot of people that like you feel. I know everybody out there at one point or another feels like, oh, maybe I should quit, or maybe, like, do I really need to do this? Like, is it really paying off,
Right.
But that's the same thing. Like, I tell people all the time, like every day is going to be different. You really don't know who is watching you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Like, literally, some of the times when my phone hits or when I get pings and stuff like that, they're from people that I'm not in my life. Like, the other day, Keek the Sneak hit me up. He was like, what's up, bro? You've been doing some shows. Bring me back. We're doing this. I'm like, wow, I had no idea. I was like, bro, I thought you had so much going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even look at little cats like me. You know what I'm saying?
But little cats, when you do a lot of work, when you put the work in, then, the people that don't know about you start to hear about you through the word of mouth, and that's how the greatness is spread. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like why I tell people to get a steady motivated work, and it's all about longevity, because just because somebody didn't hear about you today,
they won't know about you tomorrow.
Exactly. So just keep going, because that's the thing, man. Word of mouth travels faster than anything, bro. So good publicity and good word of mouth, bro, I feel like it pays off so well.
That's a lost art, though, I feel like, in today's culture, is the ability to build good rapport. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
It's cool to be the greatest or something like that, but where is your characteristics when the show's not going on? You know what I mean? Like that. What do you...
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
What type of person are you really? You know what I'm saying?
Like, sometimes they say they don't like to separate the music from the person, but you sometimes have to, because you don't want to do a lot of business with people that if you don't see the best characteristics, and you know what I mean? Like that, that's you just like, it's the red flags. So, but sometimes also you have to put pride to the side and also understand that it's still a business, and you don't have to be friends with somebody or be cool with anybody just to get the job done. As long as, the common goal is to build community and get stuff to the next level, then you know what I mean? That should be the common goal. So
it's funny to me too, because the deeper I go into the industry, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, some artists need managers just because, you know what I'm saying, they gangster. Yeah. But at the same time, that being said, there's so many people that I have looked up to, and I'm like, bro, you, like, when I meet you, it's probably gonna be like, it's gonna be hard to talk to you, because you're not gonna care. But then you meet them one-on-one, and this person is so real, and you know why they made it to the top, because they are so real with you. You know what I'm saying? Like the DJ Quicks. When I was DJ Quick, Corrupt, all these guys, it's crazy, because when you're actually one-on-one with them, they're just as real as me and you, bro. It is nuts. Like, literally, they'll talk to you straight. They don't side talk you. And it's just different, because you wouldn't think about that, because these guys are like huge. They don't want, they don't have to give you your time, but at the same time, when you do get their time, it means something, and they give it to you like genuinely.
Side note,
It's
because
crazy.
you mentioned DJ Quick, I gotta give a shout out to Sweet Cadillac. I don't know if you know it, but
Yeah, I do know Tweet Cadillac, bro. That's the homie for sure.
He was actually, the second kind of artist I met. He was one of the first artists, you know what I'm saying?
That's Eazy-E's artist right there, is
right.
Tweet Cadillac,
so,
man.
He was my mentor when I first moved out here.
That's right. Actually, that is who introduced us. Do you remember that?
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
You were living with him. That's who introduced us, bro.
Oh,
I just remembered that.
Now that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I
just remember that because I was almost
2016, 2017, almost 2 years now. So so he was one of the ones that was on me when I was, more focused on rapping and everything like that. Like,
he's an OG. If you don't remember him, man, if you're from the '90s and you remember the Penthouse Players CD, bro, I have that. It's not even a CD. I have that tape from the Penthouse Players, bro. It's crazy because the crazy thing about him, I don't want to talk about it too much because that's the homie for sure.
OG.
But the crazy part about that is he came over to my house. He just sought me out to record. We were recording, listening to record. I was like, bro, you dope. You dope.
Right.
What, like, I know you've been around for a while. You do some things. And he like literally sent me a video of him, Eazy-E, introducing him. And I looked at it for 1 second, bro. I was like, the Penthouse Players. And I was like, I started rapping in my music, bro. I was like, bro, I pulled out my tape. I was like, bro, I got that. I got that. Like, literally 20 years ago, bro, I got that. But listening to you, bro, it was crazy, bro. And dude, it was crazy because, I literally had a star in my room and had no idea. You know what I'm saying? Platinum plaques, all that. Like, the dude, man.
That's the definition of building good rapport. You kind of related. You show that you
I had no idea who he was. And he was like, oh, this guy's doing stuff in Center Road, so I might as well do some things with him. And to this day, we've been doing music.
Shout out to Tony, man. Shout out to DJ Quick. Yeah. So my point being is building all these relationships, you're getting all these type of things based off good rapport. So that's how I try to move and groove,
Yeah.
And I've been DJing for a while. Never did it really publicly because I was, again, self-confidence thing, a little bit insecurity on my part, and I didn't want to kind of get it lost in translation with Pat God.
Right.
He, put all the work in with that, but also I did, feel like a mental slump. Just, just keep doing that. So I wanted to actually challenge myself, and I have this ace in the hole that I really haven't, tried out and publicly. So shout out my brother Chili. He said he was one of the ones that, nah, bro, just get this like this, get this like that, you're fine. And then
that's dope. That's dope. The music lives inside you then, you know what I'm saying? Because it's and it's smart too because the only reason I put a DJ in front of my name to be DJ Product is because it came so organically. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, I'm a DJ too. It was like, it just happened. It just happened. I didn't even want it to happen. I was an artist. I wanted to perform. I just started throwing shows, and everyone's like, bro, DJ, everything about the music. You know how, all these little buttons and all what they do. And as soon as I got behind the tables, I was like, you know what? I've been doing this since high school anyway.
So might as well just follow.
Might as well, yeah. So it's really, that's what, yeah. So that I salute that because it's hard to do that and wear multiple hats. And to be the one putting on the shows and finding the artists and doing the graphics too, right? Making flyers and stuff too, right? Salute, bro, because that's exactly what I was doing. And it's a lot. It's a lot of work. People don't understand that. It's a lot of work. And then to DJ your own show after you already put it together and found everything, and then DJ it too, that's a lot of work, dude. So yeah.
I mean, but to be fair, I love it, man. And every source of the word of it, it's a real passion. I've lost, a lot with music, but that's the one thing that never left me. And I just felt it was time for me to just go all in with, my skill. I had a prior situation a few years ago where, I had a little trouble with some legal issues, and, music is the only thing that kept me sane and all that, so if I didn't...
Like it does to me. I love music for that, actually, for that.
And, with that, I just take it with, I've always wanted to be the guy behind the scenes. When I was in school, I wanted to be a sports commentator, which is, behind the scenes, right? So, I do so many years being on the front lines, but in actuality, my best work is behind the scenes and pushing everybody else to the front. Everybody's dope. I mean, okay, I know I'm a decent lyricist, I'm saying? I'm not the greatest, but I can say something. But at the end of the day, I know mad dope artists that, hey, if I can use my platform to make sure everybody else is cool, then let me try to do that. So some people don't like that, some people appreciate it, but I'm not going to change who I am to, you know what I'm saying, help the ladder that doesn't like it. I'm gonna go keep doing everything I can to push people that appreciate it.
No, and that's dope. And that's dope because there's a humbling feeling that that makes us do stuff like that too, to help other artists get on that. Like literally probably just wouldn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they just don't like they're super dope and they put all their time and energy into, the talent and the music, but then they're like, what do I do with this music?
Right. And that's why, me starting off as an artist first kind of give me that age where I can kind of talk to them like, yo, I'm still an artist, so I can kind of give you some, saying I'm here to do this instead of doing that, and it's not take away from who you are, and then
you can learn at the same time too.
Exactly, but some of them do. A lot of people don't like the constructive criticism. People that do, we see them now moving and grooving. You know what I mean? So
always, bro, it's crazy because some of the ones that I've given some information to
right.
and some game to, bro, I see them doing big things now, doing big shows, and it's so dope to see that because there's some people where like, I mean, it's not that I love giving game when game needs to be given, but the thing is, you got to do something with it
right.
for it to even make sense.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm just giving that away to somebody and they're just like, oh, bro, well, that just seems like so much work. I'm gonna quit. I mean, it's discouraging to both sides. So it's like
I put the time and effort in to let you know this is what you could be doing, and you're just taking it as, oh, I'm trying to slice you. No, bro, I see you being dope. Like as mad artists,
like you can take it to the next level if you want to. I'm just giving you these options. Like pretty much what it is.
Or you could be here next year and we just be talking about the same thing.
Let's just keep going. Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
Yep.
Well, I won't be there talking about the same thing. But
yeah, right. That's the thing. Yeah, we're gonna level up, and they're either gonna watch us level up, or they're gonna be there leveling up. Yeah, exactly. And I really help like all my friends. I'm just gonna use my cousin as an example because I love my cousin to death. He's done a few shows with me now. This man is about my age, and he just now getting into the game because he just didn't know what to do. But I'm like, hey, bro, I kicked the door in. Right. Come on. Like I'm not gonna make you jump through any hoops or anything. You're like my blood, bro. Let's just come. Just walk through the door with me. That's all we gotta do. And it's beautiful because he's got all the drive to do that. And it's great that.
But didn't have the direction.
He just didn't know what to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of our friends too, like me also, I was in the rock scene for a long time. So a lot of my friends do rock and stuff too. So when I was transitioning into my hip hop, I was like transitioning into a whole new world where my friends were like, man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like my long haired rocker friends are like, bro, if I go to that, like
I don't know, man. I still want to see that like you gotta do a one the one night only set of doing that. I gotta see it. Bro.
I love it, bro. I love it. It's both sides of me. It's both sides of me. It really is. Like I love to see. So one of my first concerts ever that I went to was Ice Cube, Mac 10, Korn, Metallica. It was like this crazy, like it was called Family Values, bro. And it was like rock, rap, all Limp Bizkit. It was rock, rap, and then the rock rap.
So you got
music.
An early vision of
bro. It was so dope, bro. It was like everybody got along so well, and it was crazy because music was transitioning into like I know people like talk a lot about Limp Bizkit, but back in the day, the $3 bill Limp Bizkit before they became all like clowny and everything, that was so hard, bro. And it was rock rap. This other thing called Head PE, which everyone kind of hated on because they didn't know how to take it at the time.
Right.
Now they're huge. They're amazing. They're all over the world, bro. It's insane how
it's crazy how you can be in the right place at the wrong time, or the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So
and it just goes show to longevity. Keep you going because like the thing is, you might be ahead of your time. You might be ahead. You might not need to hit a bigger audience. You know what I'm saying? Maybe people in your town just ain't feeling you because your town is not where you're supposed to blow up.
Oh, you ain't putting enough work in for people to acknowledge that too.
That too.
Like that. So that's it can't always be nobody supporting me. Sometimes you have to just, you know what I'm saying, actually go outside.
Yeah, and I don't want to hate too much on people that get down on themselves, but that's a hip hop trait I see a lot is the hip hop depression is like no one supports me, this and that, and it's not even that. It's the fact that if no one is supporting you, all you gotta do is go back to the drawing board, change it up a little bit, try something different. If that don't work, just do something different. It's called science, and that's the thing. The whole science of it is like you try and you try and you try and fail. That's how you succeed. You can't succeed if you don't fail. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just succeed, you don't even know what failing is. You're just big headed at that point.
I'll do you one better. I use me as a life example. We got Sunday Night Spotlight, right?
Yep.
Shout out Sunday Night Spotlight. Shout out the gang. You already know we were on Sundays. You already know how we do. But when we first started off, it was a slow build. You know what I mean, like that. But let me even take it back to the beginning where we have to even execute the idea. shout out Jules. He came up with the actual name of Sunday Night Spotlight.
Dope.
You know what I mean, like that. And so, shout out Jules. We're gonna give you credit on the radio too, bro. Like I told you, I love you, bro. You're gonna get back into the mix, surely but surely. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the long story less long is the idea couldn't catch on because we still had to get the blueprint right. We still had to get the blueprint right to the point where every week is a structured chaos where we know exactly what's going on, how everything's supposed to be structured, what we need to look like. Okay. We took months and months of trying to structure that as a team. It wasn't just me. I know, like I said, I'm on the front line a lot of times, but in actuality, it's a team effort, how we bring it together every week, So we started off in May of last year. We were pushing towards a year, But all I'm saying is every show hasn't been a hit, and everybody thinks that, every show is going to be, a smash, especially if you're doing it on a weekly basis. No, it's not going to be like that. We put more time, effort, and energy than we get back on a weekly basis, but only because we love this. Yeah. And if you don't really love it, then that separates the passion from the paycheck aspect of it. It's easy for us to get a paycheck, but how much are you willing to invest your passion more into getting a paycheck from a sponsor here and a sponsor there, where they see how much work you've done to see what they can do to elevate you. That's where that work does. Nobody wants to invest money in nobody that has no passion.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm speaking to somebody who can speak to that, like that. You put the work in.
I tell people the same way, like, okay, so like you look, everyone likes a certain boxer, Mike Tyson, because everyone knows Mike Tyson's a champion, right? Yeah. I tell a lot of people, like, if the way you feel inside, if you're an artist, you're going to have music living inside you, like, forever. So never say, hey, I'm quitting, because guess what? In about 6 years, or 6 months even, you're probably going to put out a new song. You get in the studio, you're going to put out a song. So you did not quit. Don't tell your fans you're quitting either, because they want a champion to look up to. And I know that's going to live inside of you, because if you say you're quitting,
you're wasting years.
I've had multiple friends say I'm going to quit. Next thing they do, 6 months later, put on a whole nother album.
And then you lost a
lot. Yeah, you lost your fans, but at the same time, you did not quit. So don't because once you put it out there, you're trying to believe that yourself.
Yeah, but you also, when you put it out there, you have fickle fans. If you do that, then again, you can put a song out now, but the 200 people that was checking you out, now it's 30 people checking you out, because the other 100 checking out the next artist who is.
They thought you quit.
Yeah,
they thought you quit.
So
they want a champion to look up to. That was pretty much like the point is like if you want something to believe into, you want something that is going to be there tomorrow. As a fan, as someone to look up to, you know what I'm saying? Like me too. I want if I have someone I look up to, I want to know that they're not gonna be Diddy next couple days. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to look up to, because if not, I'm gonna be so upset with that person and the choices that made, because I'm trying to make some of the same choices. I'm not living in nobody's shadow, but there's certain things that you do. Like we all have inspirations. We get inspiration for certain songs. We get inspiration from certain people, and so it's a big thing to use that energy and see and mimic what works. Right. And so a lot of people don't get that too, because they get down themselves. So I need to shout that out. But I want to talk about the Sunday Night Spotlight thing though, because you got some things going on, and you've been working on the Sunday Night Spotlight. I know you said you've been doing it for almost a year now.
Yeah, we've been doing it since May 18th of 2024. So we're pushing towards a year. But we as a collective, me and Chili, me, Chili, Soze, Sleazy.
Talk about the collective real quick. Name it and all that good stuff. Let them know.
It's the Components Collective. We're just a community of leaders in the artist field, coming together to try to build positive culture and safe spaces around the area. So we've been pushing the DIY method style, and every other week we're doing different shows in different spots. Like certain weeks we're at Strange Constellation. Shout out to Lee and Danny over there on 8th Street in the Art District. The other Sunday we're over there at Taco de Mia on Santa Rosa Avenue. Shout out to Mila. Shout out to David. Always hosting us, having a good time, a good safe space, and food. Got different raffles and stuff going on just to be more inclusive to the community. But the idea is, we just want everybody to show everybody has the idea to be a headliner,
Yeah.
But the only way you can get to that point is to put in the work to, why not do it in a smaller, intimate setting before you get to that bigger crowd? Right. Work your music out in these settings where nobody's judging you. We're just here to.
It's crazy to me because sometimes the more intimate settings are a little bit harder because you can look at everybody in the eye. When I've done shows with 15,000 people, and I was I can't really make anybody's face out. Mm-hmm. It's crazy because I've done little shows like the one we did out in Guerneville. No, the Guerneville one.
Oh, the Guerneville.
And it was and it was it's small. It was 30, 40 people there, and you damn near know everybody in there, and you can see every single person. You're looking at them. It's, to me, that's more mind racking to me.
And that's why we lean into that, because we call ourselves the intimate show throwers. You know, a lot of, you know, like, big shows, of course, are cool, but like you just said, it's nothing like that intimate feeling where you can actually tell with the person.
You can talk to each person when you get off the stage. You can react with them and engage with them.
And that's how you start up the levels of, you know, that's one thing also is lost is artist development. So we can do that in small variances on a week-to-week basis. The idea catches up. Now you start seeing collaboration you never thought you see together. That's all because I met you at this show, and now we got a song that we're about to perform. You know, with Prodkast somewhere. You know what I mean? There's just ideas, stuff like that, where that's what we've been trying to build.
I literally tried to push that on my friends that have my artists that have become my friends more. Right. I'm always like, let's do a song so that if we're ever together in the same room and there's a 5 minutes that they're like, hey, you want to do something? But we're both here and we got something. And the more you have with the people that you work with that are at all these shows, it's just beautiful, because then you just like, you have opportunities. It just creates more opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. And that's all, you know, that's what the community needs more, instead of everybody, you know, competing. That's where we have certain areas in the Bay that are, you know, are uprising and together in unison. You know, I got family in you know, San Francisco. Shout out FNG. Shout out my boy Professor Gable. Shout out Ozer. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing the, you know, thing as a collective, you know, 4 years now, and all you see is them keep elevating to the next level as a team. Right. They're all dope in their different, you know, realms. Yeah. But together, they're unstoppable. Yeah. So what's to say that everybody that's super dope just don't come together? We can all be unstoppable, man. Right. So
that's the way to do it. So that's the way to do it. I feel it. Teamwork makes the dream work, for real.
For sure.
What we got? We got a couple more minutes. Probably got like 4 more minutes. We got to stop at the 57. Let me know what you got going on. You got anything coming up? I know the weekly things. So you got something coming up every Sunday.
Every Sunday we do Sunday Night Spotlight. This Sunday we have Sally Haggard headlining. We have also Sabier and From Jacob supporting the show. That's gonna be over at Taco de Mia, $5 before 8 p.m. Check out the Sunday Night Spotlight page, the Sunday Night Spotlight SR. If you're an artist or you know an artist that are interested, you know, tap in and reach out. On the DJ side of things, on Tuesdays, I do karaoke over at Tipsy Taco on Mendocino Avenue. On Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm in the city DJing. You know, don't want to shout out where I DJ in the club, you know what I mean, like that, but that's my spot, you know what I mean? But and then, like I said, Fridays and Saturdays, you know, you never know. You might catch me at the first Fridays over at Strange. You might catch me at the first Fridays over, you know, with my boy Product here. You never know.
We're gonna get some cracking too, for sure.
I do also have some shows I do want to just announce real quick.
Absolutely, go for it.
Cool.
Just know we can't sell any tickets.
Also, no, let's go. Cool.
Yeah, please do.
On the artist side of things, you'll catch Pat God with D Square, Eric Amber, and Kayada, and Audio Angel. It's a basketball community center of arts for the Black to the Future show, February 21st. Dope. Show starts at 7 p.m. I am throwing a pack in. Well, I am a part of a Hen House Big Chicken event. It's
everyone loves the Hen House, man. That is cracking. That's the one over up.
It's Petaluma.
The Petaluma one.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
I'm glad we said that.
Yeah, so we got a Pack and Friends event. It's the scheduled block of 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. The whole event is from 12 to 8 p.m.
It's all day.
All day, but we got a 3-hour block. So Pack and Friends, of course, I'm gonna have Chili, I'm gonna have Stevie D, I'm gonna have DZ Grove, I'm gonna have B Lyrical, I have Kayada, I'm gonna have LBZ. You know what I mean? I might have some other special guests.
What day is that again?
That's February 22nd.
February 22nd. Yep. So you got 21st and 22nd back to back, huh?
Yeah, but then the next, I think the weekend after that, I will be doing Glitter Golf at Darlene Francis Center. Shout out Gadon for putting me on. Okay, yeah. I'll be in the Glitter Room. So that's March 1st. Dope. That starts at 7 p.m.
We love Arlene Francis Center. That's like a little community spot right there.
Rest in peace, Mar, man. But you know what I mean? But like I said, other than that, you can catch me out and about. Reach out to me, I reach back. You dig? So shout out to Product and the Prodkast for having me, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming through. It's always dope. Last time you were here, you were Pat Guy. This time you're DJ Beethoven, man. So I really appreciate it.
Come on.
You be doing your thing, man. I really salute that, because you've been coming up. You've been doing a lot for the community, and that's what the community needs. Like, I know a lot of people that are promoters too, they kind of hate on other promoters, bro, but that is not where I'm at. I've never been like that. You already know. So I love that somebody else out here is doing like something else for the community, man. Because literally, like I said, there's not enough shows for as many artists are out here. There's not enough beats in the world for as many artists are out here. So as many arms and as many fingers as we can extend, man, we just it's dope, bro. So keep doing your thing. I really appreciate you coming through.
Shout out KBBF 89.1 FM, man, the Prodkast. You did.
We're gonna be back every Monday. We're gonna do this. Where's my thing? We got another interview next week. I know we do. I'm streaming live on my phone right now, so I can't look it up, but I know we got a dope interview. Look me up on the IG, Product, Prodkt. You can stream us all the time. If you want to send me your music, I got it here on the radio. Holler at me. I'll get you the info. We're going to stream it live. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Let them know where to find you one more time.
BEETHOVEN ain't free. Again, Beethoven ain't free. That's me. My other page, 93 Power God. You can find all the other associated links in that bio. But yeah, my DJ page is Beethoven ain't free. Come check in with me if you need me. I got you. Let's get it.
Yes, sir. We're going to be back, man. It's your homie Product signing off, y'all. Peace. That's it.
Think is that the 2 other children
Dope, man.
watched the horror.
All right, y'all. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Go follow him. Go like. Go comment. All this shit, man. Appreciate y'all.
This is